Alright folks, hello and welcome to another Modern stream. Today we're going to be try-harding a little bit. So, I don't know if you are aware, but there was an announcement literally like 40 minutes ago before I went live. And apparently there's going to be a banning. They made a classic announcement for an announcement that there's going to be a banning that's going to affect Modern and some other irrelevant formats. Because of that, honestly the only card in the entire Modern format that is worth a ban discussion is this one. Maybe this one. But it definitely, this is the biggest offender, bar none for sure. So this weekend also is the Showcase Challenge, which is a pretty important tournament. So because of that, I wanted to explore other options that are not AmuLIT. If I don't like any of the decks that I'm going to be trying out today, then I'm probably going to be playing AmuLIT anyway, like I always do. But I wanted to, I mean, if it's an event that I actually do care about a lot, it kind of is not good for me to not try other alternatives. So we're going to be playing out, this is Hurrah MTG's version of Bant Control. And we're going to be playing this through a league. Nothing really to disclose here. This is basically like the boogeyman of the format for the past like 4 months or something, and it's one of the tier 1 decks right now. So the only thing that it's, you know, like a little bit minor is we actually have access to 2 Snapcaster Mage as opposed to the usual 1, and 3 Archmage's Charm as opposed to the usual 2. But like, it's I mean, the busted cards are just so busted that playing anything other than these cards kind of doesn't make too much sense. So there's not really that much to discuss. But yeah, it was definitely like the ban announcement took me by surprise, because like I legit don't think there should be any bannings, but I mean, Wizards can ban Hurrah. I have too many of them. Yeah, that's not how things work. I think I have 7 copies of Splinter Twin, and it was also banned. So I have this Naruto, although the playset couldn't play them because of pandemic. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it were Udo, honestly. Yeah, I'm trying to think how. Yeah, I guess that if you do ban Udo. Yeah, I guess if you do ban Udo, the power level of this deck goes down astronomically, right? Like, you will need actual win conditions and stuff. Yeesh. Am I gonna keep this hand? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Mana is a mess, but we're gonna draw an Astrolabe off the top, or we're going to draw like another fetch or something, and it's gonna be great. Wizards announced that I'm banned from Modern. Damn. I shouldn't have been winning so much with AmuLIT. I'm just so shocked when people call this deck the Boogeyman in the format when I play against like 1 time every 3 weeks. Yeah, but like Boogeyman is one of... Like, what Boogeyman means is that it's the best deck. I don't consider Boogeyman being... Fancy seeing you here, I guess. I told you, right? Didn't I tell you? I totally told you. Okay. So I guess I might be in trouble next turn, and okay. Maybe I'm not in trouble anymore. Alright, let's think here. So we are playing the field. Yeah, we're just playing the field and passing, right? It's really awkward, but it prevents us from dying, so that's cool. Are we in the wrong side? Maybe this is all just a dream, chat. Maybe this is just a dream. I'm gonna let this go. They can't tighten here unless they play in a Susani bounce land, and then I'd rather hold the field for the bounce land. Sure, main deck Uro. We're kind of forced into fielding the bounce land if they, yeah. Get out of here. Yeah, let's do Island in case we draw Cryptic or Archmage's Charm or something. I am jealous right now. I kind of am. My opponent's deck looks a lot of fun. I wonder if there's a streamer out there that streams this deck very often and it's pretty good at it. Because I would definitely be checking them out if I could, you know? And I would definitely use my Twitch Prime sub on their stream. If they have second bounce land plus prime time. We did. Wizard is going to ban a lot of cards and ban lures as well. And so the new companion mechanic instead of paying 3 recall, you receive 3 mana of any cards making companion. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Karn? So if we draw a Cryptic, we win the game. Okay, they can upkeep coding me. Makes sense. I do not know. I do know. The last card in their hand is a basic forest. The last card in their hand is a basic forest. Playing this card before this get banned. Yeah, I'm trying to see how good this deck actually might be. So I'm considering Teferi minus there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they just pay for Pact, and then they start blowing up my lands. I could also just Teferi minus, Teferi plus. I think I like Teferi minus on the Asusa. Allows me to start playing an instant speed. My opponent's gonna start blowing up my lands. And that kind of sucks, but this also makes sure that I don't die next turn. So when are they banning cards again? I think it's going to be next Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I guess if they draw a semi-growth chamber, we do die. So there's that. This is pretty rough. pretty rough. Hallowed Fountain. So I guess we're just gonna... Well, if they have a prime time, we lose. Not much to do there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess we're just going to... Like, we have to play this Snapcaster for no value so we can actually kill this Karn. If they have Titan, we dead. So I should have floated mana there. That doesn't really matter. That's a Sousa. Gross. Okay. We're in rough shape here. We're in pretty rough shape here. Again, we're just absolutely dead to a prime time, of course, so no need to play around that. Second Karn would also be pretty backbreaking. And we can't really... We know they have a Dryad, so we're probably going to minus Tef to bounce this. And then we're going to Brains. Ugh. More dudes. More dudes. So many dudes. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Freaking Titan players, man. I know, right? Okay, so I guess we just have to bounce this. So let's brainstorm here. Second Ice Fang is something. Udo is also interesting. So we're shuffling this away and shuffling this away, I think. -3 decoding. We can counter it on the way back. And then we're gonna play Astrolabe, and then we're gonna hold up Archmage's Charm here. Oh, I messed up my sequencing. I should have shuffled first. Whoops. That was bad. That was pretty damn bad. Well, I guess it's not the end of the world. I would have liked to have access to like a Cryptic or whatever. And we're still dead to a bazillion things, right? If they've been actual, do you think Control will no longer be playable? Oh, it will definitely be, continue to be playable. It will for sure continue to be playable. It will definitely not be as good as it is right now, because it's pretty fucking good right now. So no more messing. Okay, so now we are dead. This is the only good thing about facing AmuLIT right here, is the fact that we get to auto yield to all the AmuLIT triggers and the bounce land triggers and stuff. Yeah, that not shuffling there was a huge mistake. I could have drawn into a Force of Negation and we would be fine here. I guess we wouldn't really be fine because we still have this Karn to deal with, and it can go get Wormcoil. Yeah, I did not play this game properly. Also, my opponent not playing around minusing for something of relevance. Just YOLOing on the AmuLIT, on the Titan. If I had a Force there, my opponent would have gotten super wrecked. Anyway, Gusts, Ashioks. Punting to make Titan look better. You got me. You got me. Alright. We cut a verdict. Can probably cut a leak. I guess we... No. Just Gust is so much better than leak. We can shave some Ice Fangs. And definitely important to note the fact that my opponent is on Karns. Maybe something like this. Keep. Kind of great how Karn hosts Astrolabe, right? Our opponent put a really tough Stranglehorn? Our mana was really taxed because of the because of the Karn. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's go with this. Ice Fang, you better find me an island. A land, I guess. Gather Mooring first, second Ice Fang. All right, land. Damn it. Brutal. My opponent hard casting a Primeval Titan when I have 2 Ashioks in hand. Gonna be pretty rough. Dryad. Okay. They have another bounce? They're gonna transmute. They have another bounce land. Why don't I draw like this when I play against control? So unfair. See the final ban of Osiris Rider? I doubt it. They haven't banned it yet, right? So I don't see any real reason why they would. Now, like nothing has really changed. Well, I think that's what we're doing. And we have an Uro, so we don't really want... Just keeping both of these to block. If control decks get worse, near round will get better. Yes, that's true, but usually Wizards is extremely bad at following those kind of logical things. I mean, Neobrand is still legal right now, right? So clearly, they don't really care too much. Stacy. Okay, so we're gonna have to field right now. Field the field before Stacy becomes active. Get an island. And I think I'm gonna Udo right now. We're still holding up force, pitching the Ashiok if we have to. And we're gonna be able to Udo next turn because we can Ashiok minus on ourselves. I guess that I'd rather get the guaranteed Ashiok value here, and we're gonna need it. So this forces my opponent to like have to replay their bounce land that they have in hand and replay the bog. So it forces them to not have access to a bounce land anymore. Unless they have another one, of course, but... Not in the best of shapes here. Not in the best of shapes. Going after Ashiok. Definitely trading with the Dryad. And Ashiok will take one, that's fine. So now we're gonna see the bog. Good sequencing from my opponent here. Good sequencing from them. Misty. What did I exile? Nothing of relevance. I guess the fairy is kind of relevance. So we're gonna mail ourselves first. And now we're gonna be able to put Charm on top if we want, which we probably are going to. So we're just gonna chill. I will block. Stacy. And their last card is an unknown. So let's upkeep. Fetch for Sanctuary. Put Charm on top. Draw Charm. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna mill myself here. See if we find a new row. We don't. So they're probably gonna find Tracker here. Okay. Find Titan. The Charm Sanctuary interaction. Charm Sanctuary is probably less bad than this card, right? So opponent's going to attack with both of these. That's fine. So their hand is Primetime plus Unknown. So let's draw 2. Looking for an Udo here. We only exiled once for now. All right, these are good. No Uros to be seen, but we're gonna be able to verdict next turn, which is pretty cool. So let's do this on top. And I guess I might want to path one of these. What if we verdict right now? My opponent has visibility and we die. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm going to let the Ashio go down to 1. And we will know that there's a path on top that we might want to shuffle away. So Ashio goes down to 1. That is fine. Primetime resolves. There's a path on top. I'm thinking if I want to blow this up. I think that I do. Get a nice little shuffle. Okay. Brainstorm. Okay, okay. Okay, things are looking pretty solid here. Again, there's a path on top. White, blue, blue. Second white. Verdict. Pass the turn. And now we're going to start to take over. Well, if I've looked through 2/3 of our deck and we have not been able to find another Uro, which is pretty rough. Karn the Great Creator. I don't think so. You gotta draw it. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna draw the Path to Exile. That's on top of my deck. And then we will shuffle. Get a Temple Garden. Brainstorm. It's not very good. It's not very good. Where are my Uros? I want to close this game out. Can we please have some Uros? Can we please have some Uros? Get out of here. There's another path on top. Stacy's fine. Azusa. Okay. I guess I want to have draw 2. There we go. Finally. Okay, now that we do have the Euro, I think we just chill here. We're gonna start plussing now. Stronghold. No. Gonna leave that where it is. So they're drawing a Stronghold. Green, green, blue, blue. Strand, strand, field. This and this. Go. Alright, so this game should be covered now. Alright, I'm Furious You. Thank you for that Twitch from sub. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Thank you for the support. Oh, I actually forgot to update the subs earlier, so this is 215. Okay. We untap. I think there's an island. It's plus again. Drawing castle. Nope. Start closing the game. Oh, they just conceded. Okay, cool. All right. This AmuLIT deck's pretty good. Hey, Scott, how's it going? Always lurking if you haven't noticed. Oh, yeah, I've noticed. I appreciate that. Thanks for hanging out. Are we the baddies? Yeah, Bone Daddy. Today we are the bad guys. Today we are the bad guys. Nah, let's do what we just did. Maybe on the draw, Leaky's better than Charm. Leaky's kind of bad, though. Nah, let's just do this thing. Teferi is not that great. I guess it depends on their sideboard plan, but being able to stop liquid metal coating, my opponent is on the Karn list. Being able to stop a liquid metal coating once it gets going can be pretty valuable. Opponent kept 7. I think I'm gonna keep this hand. We have Field. Path to Exile. Alright. It's a little bit too many lands. I'm too excited about that. That is a little bit too many lands, huh? Turn to Dryad. Gross. So I'm gonna have to shock with this Hallowed Fountain just to represent that we have stuff. Ugh. That's so gross. I needed to draw any business spell. Any business spell whatsoever would have been great. Steerings. Maybe my opponent is on Punt's list? Or is very easily hated out? I strongly disagree. I don't think that's true. So their hand is second castle. Wait, what? This is rough. This is rough. Graveyard hate doesn't easily hate Uro. Yeah, but are you willing to like... I'm using this to set up my next turn actually. So it might look a little bit weird that I am choosing now, but if we get to untap, we actually like our Cryptic is actually live. Like they have way too much mana, right? So it doesn't really matter. And they have the prime time. Fuck. It's just getting really tough. Yeah, exactly. Like if you want to be bringing in Rest in Peace against the Uro decks, then that means that you are just going to be dying to the fairies and stuff. So yeah, there's that, you know. Okay, so my opponent actually made a huge mistake here. Unless they have it packed or something, but we might actually get away with this because they were super greedy. We might actually get away with it here. Yeah, they punted. Ivan, Titan crew forever. Gracias, capo. By the way, my friend Ivan is currently working on a nice little what's his name? Oof, that's a problem. Like what is it? Like a logo for the stream. So that's pretty sick. Pretty excited about that. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. Got him. We might get got by my opponent flashing in a bounce here. That's fine. What do I think will get banned? Probably Hurrah, yeah. Okay, so I guess we're gonna tap out here. I guess that we can get Path. Their card in hand is a Stronghold. So we hold up Cryptic this turn. We wait for them to do something. Okay, my Jonah, thank you for the follow. Okay, my Jonah, appreciate it. I would imagine that Astrolabe is going to be the one to go, yeah. So we're going to return target permanent to its owner's hand, draw a card. Because I kind of don't want to enable their Hurrah until I'm ready. We have to figure out a way to kind of like break through here. Okay. What is this? Stronghold? Vesuva. Okay, so their hand is Dryad, Stronghold, Dryad, Stronghold, Vesuva? Well, now just Dryad, Stronghold. Wait, how do they have... Oh, because they bounced the land, yeah. Dryad, Stronghold, plus whatever land they just bounced, which I don't recall. They top deck the Titan on the one turn that I needed them to not top deck a Titan. Fuck, man. That's brutal. That is so brutal. Now they can even get Valakut. Ugh. Yeah, so we're just dead now. Yeah, my opponent played it a little bit sketchy over there, but I think, yeah, we just drew nothing for so many turns. We just needed them to whiff for one more turn, and then if we get to untap with this Teferi, I think we just win. I want to see the control decks with Astrolabe but not with Hurrah. Yeah, that could definitely be interesting. That could definitely be very interesting. Or the other way around, like the Bant decks with Hurrah but without Astrolabe. That could also be interesting. Trayon, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everybody from Trayon stream. We are playing the bad guys today. But Moto knows that I'm not a Bant player, so we're not drawing very well. Volkswagen. I think this player often plays... I think this player very often plays what's his name? Red-green. Yep. Burn getting better with the Euroban. Okay, so we're just gonna YOLO here. If my opponent has like a Blood Moon on turn 2, this will be one of the very rare cases where it would actually matter. Ren and Ticks with a fetch. Gross. Gross. Alright, Asfang getting there, Snick. So I think I'm gonna be pathing my own Ice Fang here and playing a second one. Get an island. See what my opponent has to do now. They did have the Windsweep Heath, we knew about that. What is this, maybe? Ugh, Bloodbraid. Gross. At least they kind of whiffed there. Right, so they did play their land. So another an island. So if I hold this to block next turn, it actually trades. Ooh, hello. Is that good? I don't think it's good enough, right? I think we're gonna do this. I'm gonna slow them down a little bit. And I think I'm going to attack the Ren. So this forces, like, we can use Snappy to trade with the Bloodbraid. They can have a second Bloodbraid to guarantee this, but that means that they don't get value from the second Bloodbraid, which is pretty nice. Is it that broken? Udo, it's really good, yeah. It's really, really good. I don't know if it is actually too good, but it's definitely extremely, extremely good. And I think I take this trade here. No value for this Snappy, but it forces my opponent to do, like, it forces the Ren to trade with the Tef if my opponent wants to get rid of this. Or they can just plus, in which case I get to develop. So I think this is better. Okay, so they plus the Ren. Now what? Lightning Bolt? Chandra. That's pretty good. All right, so now we get to plus here. Thank you for the follow there, Libo. Appreciate that. So is there any way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could Teferi plus draw the path. I don't think that's pretty good. We need something better. I kind of want to play this Udo, but if I do that, that's the only spell that I'm playing this turn, unless I purposely put the Path to Exile on top, which means that I don't have that upgrade. So that's super awkward. So I think I'm just going to I guess I'm just gonna big Tef now, right? Yeah, let's just big Tef. Plus, we would have been able to Udo plus Glorybringer. 1 minute off. Verdict instant speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is Glorybringer. So Glorybringer is probably gonna clear the Tef with the help of Renantix. Don't have a snake, unfortunately. So that really sucks. Maybe I should have just put the path on top. Didn't seem worth it at the time. I think that we're still fine here. Stomp, that's brutal. Huh. So now we can Udo. Can we Udo plus Udo? Yeah, right? Yeah, we can Udo plus Udo. Seems pretty solid. This forces my opponent to like play some stuff. And then we get to want to make sure we eat all the creatures because of Scavenging Ooze. Huh. That's pretty solid. So now what we... Oh no, we can't. Brutal. I'm trying to think whether I want to draw this Path to Exile next turn. I think I might want to, so I'm just gonna chill here. Hola, Magus. I have become a nonsense player for sure. But I've been a nonsense player for a while now. So it shouldn't surprise anybody. Alright, now next turn is looking pretty great. We're gonna have some instant speed interaction. We're gonna be able to clear the board if we want to, if they manage to answer our Udo somehow. Blood Braid into what? Into Arbor Elf. Okay. In fact, we're gonna be able to attack with Udo, gain some life. Although they might Glorybringer here, they don't, okay? They're gonna continue doing stuff here? More fodder for my Supreme Verdict. Magus of the Moon. Right on time, Magus. So we're gonna get to Wrath. Nice, nice. Attack Chandra. Play this. So I think we Wrath here, and then we play Jace on an empty board. Seems pretty solid. And then we can protect it with Path to Exile. I think I'm gonna plus on myself so I don't die, so this doesn't just die to like Lightning Bolt. Bottom, yes. Pass. What do I think of the upcoming ban restriction? I think it's just gonna be Astrolabe. It's honestly is the only thing that really makes sense at all to ban. Udo, potentially. is the other one that I could see happening. It is kind of nonsensical, however. Oh, you have to be kidding me. Wow. Sad face. Sad face. Yeah, it's really unexpected. I was not thinking about that at all, if I'm being honest. Okay. These are cards. These are cards. So this, and put this on top. These are certainly cards. Second. So there's a path and a verdict on top. So we're gonna draw the path. I guess I'm gonna take the trade here. Okay. That's really good for us. Like really, really good. All right. Blow this up, shuffle that verdict away. Get my last basic. Draw two. I know if Neobrand is gonna be axe. That would be the ideal, honestly, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Wow. They just concede? Alright. Were we gonna get there? No, we weren't. Nice. I'll take it. Thank you, LM Pereira. LM Pereira. Thank you for that. Thank you for that follow there. I think I do like Timely in this matchup. Forces are not great, but they're kind of a necessity because of Boil and Choke and all the nonsense. One day they will accel Cyrus. I can only hope for that. Goblins Link today lost 3 matches, 2 times 2 Storm and 1 Neoform. Yeah. Neoform. Oh, Neoform. Gust on Purge, of course, a lot better than Path, so let's shave some Path there. Archmage's Charm, we can probably, and Cryptid, we can probably shave a couple off. Maybe just one Timely. Udo is insane. Ice Fang is... I think Ice Fang is actually pretty decent in this matchup. I don't know how I feel about the Fairy. Being able to force your opponent to boil at sorcery speed is kind of a big deal. And that's the reason why I want Mana Leaks, because I like Gust only delays the unavoidable against boil. Maybe the Fairy is just not worth it. It's pretty good against... Bloodbraid. So I'm just gonna leave the 1. You don't like 3 Fairy? I guess let's go. Let's try that and see what happens. Let me know if this is another one, but what do you think comes Mother next Monday, fan? I don't know. We were literally just discussing about that. I was not expecting a BNR whatsoever. Honestly, it would be pretty exciting if it actually were an unban. It would be kind of amazing if it were an unban. I'd be pretty stoked about that. Rough. We do have the answer though, so that's cool. They also have the... Okay, second Utopia Sprawl. Free Seething Sun. Green Sun Cinnamon Man. By a guy who owns 100 Green Sun Cinnamon. Yeah, I don't think Green Sun Cinnamon is gonna get them banned. That would be awesome. That was actually what we were talking about with Everos for our next unbanned series. Thinks. rather do this than counter the Finks. Hello there. Getting Templar Garden to play around. What's his name? Boil a little bit. If they have Boiler Choke, we get super owned here, but we were dying to their board, and that's what this deck does, right? That's oh wow. Yeah, Grafdigger's Cage resolves. M. Jankui, thank you for the follow. Okay, they play the land. So we find a land here off the top. That would be the best draw. Yes. All right. Sick. We could steal Cage with Charm. Yeah, I mean we could. That's a fact. We could steal Cage with Charm. They could have drawn into the Boil, but I'm not gonna play around it right now. Like we're actually a little bit behind at this point. So I think we have to play a little bit into Boil, which is unfortunate. Well, we can't Udo here. We're gonna be able to Udo next turn because we're gonna probably bounce this. Sure. One, two, three, four. Okay, so we can Snapcaster Purge. We can put Charm on top. One, two, three, four, five. We can also just chill here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Well, that sucks. That one sucks. Gonna get choked here, Finks. All right. All right, so we can put Purge on the top. Yes. Ice Fang. Draw Purge. Okay. That sucks. That one sucks. Purge that. Okay, we're kind of dead to Lightning Bolt. Thank you for the follow, JK. We're 3. Yeah, I'm trying to set up a bounce Udo here. So we're gonna put Archmage's Charm on top. Yes. End step, we're gonna do this. Cryptic. Bounce this. Cast Udo, win. My opponent agrees. They just concede. Oh, I couldn't do that. There's cage. That's true. Oh. Wow, that's true. LOL, I guess. Play terribly, get rewarded. Classic. Confidence. Exactly. Exactly. I guess if you if you slam the card with enough confidence, your opponent might just scoop it up. Wow. I guess they were just like tilted because they couldn't draw anything good or something. Would I like next Monday to happen in Modern? What do you think is actually going to happen? What I would like to happen is Allosaurus Rider ban. Nothing else. What I think is going to happen is Astrolabe ban. And yeah, that's it. I don't think I want to force this now that I drew the field. This reminds me of the Overture Spell Pierce. That was pretty glorious. No second land drop. Poggers. Oh, never mind. Opponent just slow roll themselves. Even the first game conceding was nonsense. Yeah, sometimes you see these like easy concession opponents. Second lave. Third lave, please. Sad face. The good thing is now we have something that we can pitch the fours, which is nice. Gross art. So we're definitely tapping out here. I think we're gonna be tapping out for, what is this? Walking Ballista for 1. Sure. Whatever. So I think we're going to be tapping out for... Hopefully we find a land and we can safely tap out for Udo. That would be awesome. We don't find land. Since we don't find land, I think we're going to tap out for Teferi, actually. And I think I'm going to plus. Would have scooped this game long ago. I don't think we have the scoop just yet. We have a feel. We have the force for the Karn. I think we're fine for now. Would have definitely loved to be able to like draw into something else, but just have second Karn. Gross. Well, now it's probably scoop o'clock. And now it is scoop o'clock. Imagine being that talented. And we just cannot hit a land drop. Classic. Classic. Can never hit a land drop. Classic. Because we're fighting the fight here. I would need a second force in order to win this game, I think. So we're probably gonna get owned. Also now they can destroy our Temple Garden and we don't have any more blue. Should have scooped Noof. I mean, I'm ahead on clock, so I'll take my victories. I will take my victories. Alright, what is this? Coding. Sure. At least we blew up the correct Tron piece. Okay, how do we win? So, if we Udo into another land... I'm assuming my opponent never gets Tron. That is out of the way. And then I Udo into another land. Does Cryptic do anything? No, because they just replay. I could Cryptic... Oh, that's it. Okay, so... We... put... Oh, we don't have... we're out of islands. Shit. So we have to luck sack a Force of Negation? Eesh. Alright, so that's the line, I guess. We have to luck sack a Force of Negation. Lack stack Force. Womp womp. Okay, Tron. Wow. Our sideboard is not good against Tron. I guess Gusts are better than Verdicts. I'll tell you that much. Maybe Ashiok? Ashiok is kind of awful in the matchup, though. Ashiok is pretty awful. We're going the easy way. Flipper is not necessarily the easy one. Is Ashiok good? No, Ashiok is not good against Tron. Usually by the time Ashiok comes down, your opponent will have his... Oof, no, actually, I'm gonna send the path down. No, yeah, that's fine. By the time Ashiok comes down, your opponent will have assembled Tron, and you will be facing some slightly more problematic things. Ashiok confirm bad versus Tron. Yes, I know it is bad, but my sideboard is just horrendous against Tron, right? Like, Ashiok is better than a Supreme Verdict. Spill Damien and learn a lot from you. And oh, awesome, Flipper Ripper. That's awesome. Just bought 2 Beta Forests. Nice. The correct art. So we're probably going to be leaking whatever they play. Hopefully we find either a green or a white source. Just leak that. Especially because they are going to have access to like Veil and stuff. Matchup is just bad versus Tron. I don't think it's that bad. I beaten it. Ugh, shoot. Okay. Would have loved to have used that turn to get my Teferi in play. Because they play Veils and shit. It also would have used my mana a lot more efficiently. Yeah, this is the issue with Ashiok. By the time day, I guess it's day. By the time Ashiok comes down, it's just too late. Okay, so we're gonna have to basically luck sack here. If my opponent has Tron, and I think I'm gonna mill myself looking for Udo. Bingo. But if they have Tron here, we're probably gonna die. Yep. Shit, man. Ugh. Just gonna have to blow up the mine. Sure. Should I mill them? I guess it makes... No, I should not mill them. Terrible play from my opponent. Like, such a bad play. Such a bad play, jeez. Horrible play. Let's see if we can find a force here. Bitching little Tef. Nope. Also, Steerings, of course, gets around Ashiok. Ugh. All right. Expedition map. Okay. Okay. Now we're talking. Are we supposed to Ashiok here? To Ashiok minus on ourselves to have more options for Udo? Or should we just Teferi plus? Because We're gonna get to answer the Karn. Over 2 turns. So they're gonna take 1 more lens from us. Snorvel, thank you for the follow. Tim the Wielder, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so if we do that, then we exile it, right? And then they get it back again. So it's, yeah. Doesn't seem great. So I think the question is whether we Udo or we Teferi, and if we Teferi, do we plus or minus? I think that if I play Teferi, I would like to plus. I think I'm gonna Udo because if we find a land, we actually might be able to play Teferi as well. Land? Easy. Okay. Oh, let's get a Hallowed Fountain. Bounce Ice Fang after attack? No, I think I'm going to bounce the Coding. It forces my opponent to use their mana here, which limits their options. Okay. So they didn't have the last Tron piece, so they need to have Lux acted right there, which they didn't because they just made their land drop. So that's cool. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oblivion Stone. So we're gonna be Teferi minusing that. Sure. Kill one of my lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's not a good one. So let's plus here. This guy can't really do anything else. So now we're going to attack them. Karn. See what we draw. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna Ice Shock minus on ourselves. See if we find like a Cryptic or something like that. Nothing. We literally found nothing. Okay, we gotta do something about this thing. So I think I'm just going to just Teferi -3. Man, I would have loved to find like a Cryptic or something like that. All right, there we go. Tron. Yay. Don't you fucking love Tron, huh? Magic is a game of skill. Indeed. Indeed. Path to Exile. Cryptic Command. So I guess we're just gonna be cryptic tapping every turn. That is what we got. Cryptic, tap and draw, then Snapcaster, cryptic, tap and draw, etc., etc. And we hope we get there. Sylvan's Clarion. I guess we're gonna do counter tap. Imagine having been able to go fetch for the missing Tron piece and instead get a redundant one that doesn't do anything. Just imagine for a second. Another Karn, of course. Sure. Okay, so let's see what we draw. Path. Okay. So Mystic Sanctuary, Cryptic on top. Yes. Plus, draw the Cryptic. -3 decoding. Land. Okay, we're going places here. Fairy. Plus. Yeah. So I think my Temple Garden is gone. So this actually doesn't fetch another white source, which is pretty bad for us. That's okay. Boom, boom. Let's go. Path. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. They have 5 basics? Gross. Chromatic Star is good. Could bounce, what's his name with F? I don't think I want to get 2 more permanents exiled. Fountain is gone, Temple Garden is gone, so we have 1 breeding pool that this can fetch, 1 basic, which I kind of don't want to fetch, so it's either going to be a Sanctuary or it's going to be a basic. So we're going to do counter bounce. Just one more time, they play this before activating Karn, so they didn't get the value that they could. And if they minus, I'm going to just play out a Snapcaster for no value. Yeah. Cool. Maybe get a Python Needle here. Graph Digger's Cage. Sure. How on earth are we 6 minutes ahead on clock? This is just infuriating. Plus. Minus? I don't think we really care. Attack them. I think I'm just gonna minus on my own snake here, just to draw more cards. Karn down. Replay snake, because we're gonna get the value from Teferi. Okay, I'm into it. This is the first Astrolabe that we find. Boom. Alright, so now we have a bunch of counter magic. And our opponent can't even veil. I guess they can veil to start the turn and then do stuff. But I think we got this one. Counter, target spell, return target permanent. You're gonna counter literally everything that you play, opponent. Then I'm gonna be attacking you in the meantime. Where can I get a 20 bag of prime time? Right there. Should I draw 2? I guess I should have just played a snappy here. I guess it's a two-turn clock regardless. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just gonna play out the snap. Cool. Sanctuary. Put Cryptic on top. Yes. Plus 1, 2, 3, and 4. Play Jace. Plus on you. Might it start at the bottom? No. Let's go. I know we have Cryptic plus Archmage's Charm. Fairy. Boom. Boom. Let's go. You get a Chromatic Star. This means that now they can't Ulamog me, right? So that's why I put this on top, because it uses up their mana. You got a Sphere too. I don't know what they were expecting, like they literally saw me put this back on top. Alright, should I bring another path? No force. No field. I feel like we need like a mana leak or something so we don't get destroyed. Alright, this hand seems better than the previous one, so I'm gonna keep that. Would definitely love to see like a mana leak, force, that kind of stuff. Baku91, thank you for the follow. Alright, let's go. Mana leak. Something that I can use to counter some of their stuff. Damn it. Is this how it has to end, chat? Is this how it has to end? We don't even so even if we draw a force, it's not even good because we don't have a blue card. Is this how it had to end, chat? With 2 Path to Exiles in hand. Remember when I cut a path so I could add... I cut a Gust so I could add another path? I remember. Makes me sad. Also on the draw, you have so many worse top decks now. And by you, I mean me. Nature's Claim. That's kind of a big win for us, actually. Sure. Nice fan. Okay. Please don't have Natty Tron. 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 Not much I can do when my opponent just keeps 7 every time. And my draws are Path to Exile, Path to Exile. Nice thing. Yep, nothing I can do. They even brought Nature's Claim against me. They brought in an unplayable card. And they still punished. We couldn't punish them. That's the Tron way, though. That is the Tron way. Never play properly because there's no need for you to. I don't think I have draws at this point. That doesn't help. Yeah, I just don't have draws anymore. Because they're gonna put the counter on the Karn. I guess that this forces them to do it now. And they didn't search for anything. What? They could have put a counter, but they didn't. They could have used 4 mana to put a counter on the Karn. So my opponent's just making mistakes left and right, but it just doesn't matter. They did that in the worst possible way, but it's whatever. What is this? Ulamog? Karn the Raid Creator, sure. Whatever, opponent, whatever. How to make sure you have gained control of CMC 7 class? Yeah, it's the only way. The only way. I mean, we could time them out realistically. It is not unrealistic to be able to time them out. I'm gonna find the white source here. Gain control of target Karn. Yep. Sure. Exactly what this means. How do we win here? Keep on drawing. I mean, they kind of have to win the game. Put a counter on Forest. You got it. One land away from getting back. No, they're gonna minus here and then they're gonna liquid metal coating. So we're pretty far away from Uro. Also, they just minus on the Uro. And okay, so they're gonna actually get a win con now. Yeah, that will do it. Ugh. Vomit. Vomit. How is it turn 7 and... we can actually... If they punt this, we can actually just like put a blocker. And we can potentially time them out, which is... It's gonna be hilarious. Oh my god, is this actually gonna happen? Oh, opponent. Why? This is a timeout stream now, chat. I'll have no lands, but no lands beats no clock. No lands beats no clock. Only fair victories here. I mean, I'm playing by the rules, right? My opponent's playing Tron, and I am somehow more than 11 minutes ahead on clock. I mean, I don't know how we got to a point where I am like this far ahead on clock, but we got here. Saber-tooth Popey. I mean... Alright. I'm gonna actually take a very short break here. I will be right back. Gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, whoops, missed it. We're back now. Actually, I think it would be interesting in models as we have a braid and more kill spells, but it probably still too good. Yeah. I don't think that a braid really changes things too much, honestly. You get to trade a hit on mana. But it's very often, I mean, it's just like everything, right? Like you get to play pod, and for 4 mana you get to play pod and get value off it immediately, and then you're trading down. Keep. Psychotog, love it. It also hinders use of design as they stated when it was banned. Yes. Yes, it does. If Twin comes back, Uda won't be that good anymore. I disagree. Strongly disagree. Elementals? Poggers? Alright. Dead card, but... yeah, Twin would still be amazing. Recent Reef. It's a good one to have. Definitely a good one to have there. Elementals. Nice. Gonna plus here. They might have Skelemental, but if they Skelemental and they kill the Teth, that means that they don't attack me, which means that I don't have to discard, so that's cool. And if they play the Recent Reef, that means that I'm gonna be able to instant speed Wrath, which is pretty good. So however you want to slice this, this card is kind of a beating though. I mean, I wouldn't be calling it just yet. I wouldn't be calling it just yet. I'm definitely into the whole instant speed Wrath thingy though. Illusion. Boop. That was a good exchange. In case you were wondering. That was a good exchange for us. Now we can shuffle away this stupid mana leak. Should I think I should just plus here actually. Hold a path. Hate ramping your opponents with path. Yeah, it's not great. Path is probably one of the weakest. You remember when I didn't play my Astrolabe because I wanted to hold a path, chat? Remember when that happened? Wasn't that great? Wasn't that glorious, chat? Ah, chat. I'm feeling things. Are you feeling things too, chat? If Tuden comes back, Vale has to go. That's a fair assessment. That is definitely a fair assessment. Alright, so we're going to keep... Did we just draw both of the things that we shuffled away? We just drew both of the things that we shuffled away. That is hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Wow. Both, not one of the things that we shuffled away, both of them. Both of the things we shuffled away, we just immediately drew them. That's great. Classic motto. Of course, blow up the one on Elemental, because we can Archmage's Charm. Yeah. That one seems worth countering. They might have another one. They might have another one. They don't. All right. So I guess that this should probably be it. Yep, this is definitely it. Both of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big Tef. Appointing conceits. That was pretty hot. Alright, so it looks like Purge and Gust are actually going to be kind of legit here. We have some easy outs. Timely sounds solid. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. How do we feel about rest in peace? Quaddle sounds okay, not insane, but just okay. I actually don't think I want rest in peace. That means that I don't get to Udo. But Purge is interesting. So Purge kills the Awakener, and it also kills the other guy. The one that makes me discard. Is there anything else that Purge kills? I don't think so. They're going to be probably bringing in Fulminators, so we want to make sure that we are playing around those by fetching a bunch of basics. Is Purge better than Archmage's Charm? It's definitely not better than Cryptic, right? Because Cryptic allows me to like time and tap and draw and stuff. But it's better than one of these, is the question. Even though Teferi looked insane there, I don't think it's going to be that good. And I guess on the draw, even more so. So we're going to go with something like this. Maybe on the play, I am a little bit more excited about Baby Tef. We weren't playing Mystic Sanctuary, we'll definitely be playing Blood Moon in Cyber. I think that you really mess with your mana if you're playing Blood Moon. Like, you really mess with your mana. Sure. Turn 1 Vial is very scary. Turn 1 Vial, Turn 1 Astrolabe is basically the same thing. Well, the good thing is that this is going to be a strip mine fairly soon, and this is going to be upgraded Source of Plowshares. Okay, my opponent's giving me time here. Don't mind if I do. We can also steal their Vial if we want to. We might be stealing their Vial next turn. Voice of Resurgence. Well, that's hella messed up. That's... Ooh, Fulminator. That's not so messed up. Okay. Just path that right now. Next turn we have access to Snap Path, or we have Archmage's Charm. That means that this Vial is going to be here for a while. So we're not going to be able to mess with that. But they showed us a single basic last turn. Okay, so that's going to be the big dude. Yeah. So we're gonna be binning the Uro and Field of Ruin. So bin Uro, bin Mystic Sanctuary. All right, should we steal the vial now? Or should we path here? I think I'm gonna path. We get kind of destroyed by another Skelemental. But this actually helps my life total. It helps keep my life total high. Also, if they Skelemental, we get to Uro. So that's probably good for me, actually. We just discard both Archmage's Charm, and then we just chunk block with Snappy. If they have two Skelementals, that's actually a problem. Yeah, that is actually a problem now. Alright, so we're gonna take 12 here. Alright, any land off the top, green or blue land. Any green or blue land off the top. Can we do it, chat? Can we get Uro back? Land. Cryptic. Well, we're still dead to another Skelemental, so we're just gonna attack. Because there's no reason for Skelemental SMorg so hard. Yeah. This is like the ultimate SMorg card. Elemental number 4? They could also have the 2 mana, dude. Wismare? Oh, okay. I was about to get a little bit too excited there. Oh, they have it. Yeah. Alright, so we're dead. Couldn't have play around this, by the way. There was no way for us to play around that. Okay. Let's see what's up. On the play now. Well, damn it. Guess this hand is good against Skelementals. File. Alright. Opponent with the scariest start possible. At 2 mana, I don't. That's really bad. At 2 mana, I don't think I'm really afraid of anything. Getting hella punished for these stupid Mystic Sanctuaries. Gonna upkeep, search for one of the dudes. Probably Voice of Resurgent, I would say. Why does the Goblin version of this card cost 3 and this one costs 1? So unfair. Okay, so here comes the Voice. I think we're gonna have to pass it main phase. Oh. Mariner instead. Interesting. So let's pseudo. Play field. And say go. This guy's kind of brutal here, actually. Oops. There you go. 3, so this is gonna be Recent Reef. Well, that's pretty gross. What do you think is going to be banned? Probably Astrolabe. It's the only realistic option, honestly. So if I field, I can field here. Obviously no use in fielding the caverns. So we field here to deny the extra draw step. We get an island. We get to path, and then we get to put the path again on top. Seems pretty solid. Oh, wow, this is any permanent? Well, that's disgusting. Well, I certainly did not know about that. So let's do this. So I guess we're gonna have to Sanctuary for no value here. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna Ice Fang. Since they didn't play out the Voice of Resurgence. If they activate the Vial in response, though, I'm going to Path in response. But I don't think I'm going to path the 6-drop. The 3-drop, sorry. So we're quickly approaching Wrath or Bust. Astrolabe and Sanctuary need to go. I think that if you do, I think I'm gonna path this in response. Yes. I'm gonna Skelemental in response. The good thing is that now, even if they scale Elemental, we're going to be able to get back Uro. But at that point, Wisp is a problem, potentially. If they're holding on to Flicker Wisp, that's kind of gross. I think if actually goes, Sanctuary becomes okay. I mean, definitely mana bases are not going to be able to be as greedy if Astrolabe is gone, right? So that's definitely like a big part of it. So we're gonna have to Wrath here. Or we're just going to die. No, you have to be kidding me. That's their last... Wow. Gross. And they have the exact mana for Relic plus Activate. Disgusting. At least that forces the issue. And they exile their own Skelemental. Whew. Yeah, they have to activate right here, otherwise I get priority and I get to exile Uro. Wrong. This Elementals deck is looking really good here. Mariner has been kind of gross this entire game. It came out super early, and it's been destroying us with the tiny little 1-man attacks. But the fact that it even taxes Field of Ruin, it's pretty gross. What is this? Don't be a Skelemental. What is this? Red. This can't be good for me. Spite Velos. They have the other one too. Jesus. They have... What? Oh my god, this is actually just lethal. Gross! Absolutely gross. Wow. Mad respect for opponent. That looked really impressive. Alright. They got the Fabo. They are the heroes. Just gotta wait until the list gets posted so I can copy it and maybe we can have fun next week. I think it might have done well in a challenge or something. Let me check real quick. I think it top 8 a challenge over the weekend. It's not the second challenge, maybe it is the first challenge. Playing against Han. Probably playing against AmuLIT. Yeah, here's the list. It got 6th place in Saturday's challenge. Maybe I should leave chat then. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I found it. I found it over here. Whoops. Why would this get minimized? Weird. Okay, so we're gonna go Breeding Pool on 1 tapped, then Misty on 2, then we have access to Field. Alright, so Han is on AmuLIT. Good to know. Stacy. Fountain, yes. Green, blue, Ice Fang. Another path. That's a whole lot of paths. Do we want to path this Stacy? Think so? It's only because of how our hand is shaping up. This is not a great play, of course. But I need to buy as much time as possible so I can get my engines going. I think that Han, I mean, I don't think that Han's gonna be ghosting. He's been a supporter of the stream for a while. I don't think that he's gonna be ghosting. So I'm not concerned about it. Radium Fountain. Okay, so now we're gonna have to feel that. Frosted. Trying to delay prime time as much as I can. Maybe this is a little bit too aggressive. And I should have been holding this field for... Yeah, this might be a little bit too aggressive. Maybe I should have been holding this field for Field of the Dead. It's not guaranteed that I'm going to draw another one. Oh, wow. He has 2 basics in hand? Yikes. Oh. No, he misclicked. Whoops. Oof, that's a brutal misclick. Okay. I think I'm gonna draw 2 right here because there's oh yeah, I guess they could have he could have either a Bojugi Bog or he could have a second castle. he doesn't have a second castle. Azusa is fine. I'd rather draw 2 than Azusa here. Alright. Bogey's good. He bounced Bog. Draw 2. Okay. Has Bog in hand. We can Sanctuary Charm Udo and draw it. We do have another charm already, but I think this is fine. Green. They're gonna get to exile Hurrah, but that's fine. So we're gonna get to draw 2 again. Alright, so Bog's there. That's fine. They know about the charm, though. Actually, because they know about the charm, it's weird that they would Bog right there. Nice. I'm gonna be taking 3 here. Draw 2. Slowly but surely pulling ahead. Snapcaster Charm available to us. Or we can go get another Sanctuary. They get into Shima, the first thing I see is Betrayal. Yeah, we're even playing against Han, who's who very often, I mean, he was actually hanging out on stream right before we got paired. So it's like the ultimate betrayal. It's worse than just betrayal. Cool. It's pretty cool. Sanctuary Charm back. Even if they force it through with a pact, we should be good. Betrays main deck for good stuff, blue green pile. I'm trying to see what's up basically. I see someone. Okay. Okay, so they're gonna move to combat. Gonna pass dry it. And I feel like I have to keep drawing here. Brutal. All right. We got. Become the thing you swore to destroy, kind of, right? But I am unlucky than all the Bant players that you see around. One, two, three. Am I gonna have to path myself here? This is really ugly. I guess I can path the Stacy. Can we please draw something here? Brutal. Okay. So they're gonna have to pay for Pact, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can't Titan me this turn because I can mana leak them. So that gives me 1 turn of untapping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think we have like any land, I guess. Oof, that's huge. That is so huge. Yeah, we're still playing 1 Titan at least, you know. That was huge though. Like getting to cash in that mana leak is massive. Wow. Okay, so let's attack first because we're definitely looking for some form of counter magic and stuff. Doesn't quite count, I don't think. I am going to Ice Fang here, however, because we might find one of our walkers. Placewalker. Field of Ruin. It's potentially big game, actually. All right. Snapping this off. Fierce Empath? Oh no! Not Empath! No! Let's see if we can make them mess up. Oh no. They floated the mana. Oh no. Brutal. field. Yep. Explore. Know what I'm going to do? I'm going to Snapcaster Menelik. And I am going to... I think my only way of winning this game is if I top deck... Cryptic Command. Because I can Cryptic, and this Snapcaster makes it so I have a lethal attack. So I think we're going to clean our deck, and now we're going to hope that we draw a Cryptic Command. Oh! The redraws, the redraws. Thank you for the follow there, Royal Assassin. Okay. Oh, I should have attacked with everything because we might draw a Cryptic there. Huh. My bad. One, two, three, 4, 5. Should I draw off the Slave? I think I'm just gonna chill. What did you draw, Han? Don't slow roll me. Oh. Okay, that's not that terrible. Swing. All right, that's a good one. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Whew. We got there. All right. Rude. All right. So we won Gustos. We won Dashiox. We cut Baby Tef. On the draw, what should we cut on the draw? Hey Sam, how's it going? Supreme out? I don't agree with that. How do you beat? How do you catch up with what's his name? With Field of the Dead? My opponent is saying, give me a second to pull out their 6 sideboard guide. Nice. Nice. If you would like to have access to the sideboard guide, you can, of course, subscribe. Or, if you want more in-depth content, including a full video that I did about how to approach specifically this matchup, you can go on Patreon. You can support the stream that way. Usually you're dead when it triggers. I mean, you just saw that I wasn't because I had access to Supreme Verdict. So not only we don't agree, like I think that we literally just saw an example of why I might want access to the card. Was very good enough. It is what allowed me to catch up with the thing. Is the fairy not good to avoid answers? They probably have like a pact or like a couple of disputes. I could see shaping one verdict, but I don't think I want to shape both. Is baby theft better than big theft? I don't think so, because this is what actually allows us to pull ahead. You definitely want one placewalker or an Uro, and then you just hide behind that. I think this hand might actually work. We force an AmuLIT on turn 1. Alright, redundant Jace, not the best draw, but at least it's something that I can pitch to the thingy without caring too much. This is one of those situations where you snap off the thing there. Find an island here. Gonna play Labe. Gusto. Okay. Okay. Fierce Empath. Very smart, by the way, protecting the cavern. Of course. So I think we're going to be drawing 2 here on end step. So hopefully next turn I get to Udo, develop my mana, I find 2 lands, and I get to Udo holding up Gusto. I mean, look at how greedy I am allowed to be because of this stupid card, right? So silly. Okay. Draw 2. Okay. Not so okay. So we're gonna see what they do, but if they do nothing, I'm going to bounce their Simigox Chamber on end step. Stacy. That's actually pretty good for them. Don't trigger permanent to turn his hand, draw a card. Dispute. Okay. Land. Okay, so now we get to Udo into Gust. Hopefully you don't have another dispute, because that would be backbreaking. Titan on top, of course. So we're drawing a Cryptic. And they're drawing a prime time. We could Jace plus, but if they have a second Titan, we kind of die. We could also field blow up Cavernous Souls, but if they have a bounce land, we just basically lose the game on the spot. I think that is the play, and we just lose if this doesn't work. Like if he has a bounce land here, we just are basically conceding the game. Yeah, brutal. Whew. Maybe he'll punt. I really doubt it. Nope. Yeah. He played it really well. And he forced my hand very effectively. We cannot beat this Resolve Titan, so we're just gonna pack it in. Whew. So it was a good game. You could feel Crypt. Yes, that's what I was planning on doing. But the field fizzled. Alright, we're up in the stakes. If I win, Han will gift 5 subs. Alright, let's do it. Let's do this. Alright. Chat. This is a very important match now. I think on the play I like Baby Tef a lot better. What happens if they win? They get the honor of beating me on stream. Pretty solid hand. It's not gambling. It's just everything being at stake here. Don't have an amulet, don't have an amulet. Okay. Okay. Just an explore. We have to have a field. I think I'm gonna gust the Stacy here, which is kind of awkward, but Stacy on the bottom. Okay. Slam Mashio like there's no tomorrow. Should I blow up Bog here? Should I blow up Bog here? I kinda want to. If they cannot interact with my Udo, we're gonna be doing fine. Tracker is gross. No, Tracker, no. So gross. You only get a few cars. Yeah, I know, but so they're gonna get to crack this clue here. Or do more stuff. No, crack clue. He says, why don't you minus Ashio Kappa? That's funny. All right. What are we doing here? Sure. Okay, so next turn we get to Ashiok. We get to Uro, I mean, and they don't have Bog, so they're not going to be able to answer it. Unless they also answer Ashiok, we should be in fine shape here. If they ban Uro, what's taking its spot main deck? If you're talking about AmuLIT, Azusa, Explore, we have so many options. If you're talking about this deck, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty much irreplaceable, right? Oh god! I'm gonna gust here, obviously, but even if they have dispute for the gust and this resolves, it's not the end of the world because Ashiok is here. They put Titan on top. Makes sense. So upkeep. Going to Sanctuary, buck the Gusto. Yes. We're going to green, green, blue, blue. Udo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Force. And I guess I have to plus on them. Awkward. Probably already been asked before, but what are your predictions to bans on Monday? Astrolabe ban. That's really it. I don't think there's anything else really worth considering banning. Oof! We luck sacked? Oh my god. Always plus Ashiok on your opponent, chat. Always plus Ashiok on your opponent. It's always the correct line. It doesn't matter what the board state looks like. Always plus, always minus Ashiok. Good old results-oriented thinking. Well, this card does nothing, right? Just the 1/1? Because there's an Ashiok in play? I've always been saying this, right? If you've been around the stream for a while, you know that I always say this. Good times, good times. So Ashok's gonna go down to 2. That's probably fine. Sure, we're gonna shock. I think we're far ahead enough. Interesting Champerino there. Okay. Simic. Huh. Five gifted subs incoming. I'm not ready to call it, but I do feel pretty far ahead. I'm not ready to say GG's. But I think that we have established our board presence. And we are far ahead enough that Han is going to need a lot of good cards to get out of this. Second net path resolves. Not fielding here. Oh, hello there. Ooh, okay, so I think now I'm ready to call it. I think now I'm ready to call it. This value. So we're gonna be gusting whatever they play. We have double force. We have Gust with double force backup. Oh no. Oh, this is Han just just bucking it up. That's him just throwing in the towel. Throwing in the... Oh. Eldrazi? Excuse me? I think we might have gotten disgustingly owned here. All right. Respect. Respect. Do your worst, Han. Just gonna have my lunch here. Wusa, thank you for the host. We're the bad guys today, Wusa. Don't worry about it. don't mind me. And Gruul has appeared over the horizon, yeah. Alright, so we're gusting Emmy. We're gusting. Okay. 3:30, okay. No sé. Okay, lo tengo acá. Alright, so that's a wasted TEF. TEF is probably minus on itself, so it can't answer the Emrakul. Yep. Mill myself. Gross. We made Ludo at least. So that's something. Oh, he says that he thought that he would exile my graveyard, but that's not how it works. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they don't have enough mana to Emmy. Which means that if I Jace minus, we're still in this. So Udo comes out to play again. He can top deck exactly Castle. But then that means that I get to mana leak. No, I don't actually. Never mind. Pact of Negation my Udo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay, so now we Jace minus on Emmy. Pass the turn. They pay for both pacts. And now they're short of mana from casting Emrakul, but and we get to untap. Gust. It's Jace. Sucks a little bit. Okay, so fetch blue, blue, white. Let's do white. Thank you for the follow there. Miss your name. Torture sword. Mail myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Archmage's Charm. Okay. Fairy plus. Yeah, because we can exile, we can force and engineer the explosives. That was some pretty good Emrakul. Okay, so Emmy's coming back next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we kind of need to find, how many fields have we used so far? 1, 2, 3. We have to find our 4th field. Sheesh. We didn't even get to shuffle. Damn it. I guess I should have done this before. That was a mistake on my part. Keep this one. Field, please. No. I think we're gonna lose to the Emrakul, chat. Oh, we should have drawn two. Oh, I'm so stupid. I still had enough to draw two. God damn it. I think we might just lose here. I think we might just lose here. He can deck me. If he minuses Ashiok on myself and then plays second Ashiok minuses again, I think I'm gonna deck myself. Yeah, we're just dead 2 million ourselves. That's insane. All my answers to Emrakul are gone. I think I actually punted when I bounced the Emrakul. He didn't minus first. It's gonna probably go into attack and play a land, fail to find, gust, Udo. Do they also have a, they still have second cavern too. No, he failed to see the mill plan, so we might have a shot. There's the field. So we get that. Now we plus this. We plus on them. we do this just to put a card in the yard. We don't have more ways to trigger what's his name, so okay. I kind of want to get rid of this Ashiok. Well, I learned from my mistakes here, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, I need to hold up Mana Leak, so I'm just gonna force Peach into Fairy. So now they can't cast the Emrakul, but we can counter it with the Mana Leak. They might still have enough to mill us. Oh, Cryptic! Oh no, they can waste the Cryptic now, yeah. Okay, now that we drew the Cryptic, I think they're gonna have enough to mill us. Yeah, they figure out that they could mill us. So they have to waste the Cryptic here. Oh, they are just going to make us draw twice. GG's. No! Why are they missing this? Okay, we're still dead, right? Like, it doesn't matter. But I think he's just missing the fact that he can mill us out. We're dead anyway, because we're, like, Uro makes it so that we actually can't. Unless they don't use the Cryptic. If they don't... No, they're gonna waste the Cryptic somehow here, right? Oh, they just make us draw 2. Yeah, but they can just make us draw here, right? They make us draw 2 and we just die, right? We have 0 cards left. Yeah. Nice. Well, that was an impressive showing for Emrakul. That was a really impressive showing for Emrakul. That was pretty cool. No. He actually won. He decked us. Right? We just died. Because we had to draw with the trigger of the Uro. Yeah, good job, Han. That was a really good showing for Emrakul. It was very impressive. It had to do a lot with the fact that Path doesn't answer Emrakul, and then we cited out one of our Supreme Verdicts because somebody in chat has suggested it. Clearly, if I play the matchup again, I'm not going to cite out Verdict. No gifted subs feels bad, man. Yeah. The fact that the first Ashiok minus and they got both of our thefts. Oh, wow. Han, thank you so much for gifting the subs. Thank you for the support. That game was sweet, so the subs be coming. Thank you so much. Obrigado, Katarina. Bad Blood Moon, welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Filipa Carola, Kurt Bros, and Alex Beyersdorfer. All of you, thank you so much for hanging out here today. And all of you, welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. But yeah, that was sweet. That really looked good for Emrakul. And very well played, Han. Yeah, we were surprised because you could have won with the first, I guess it would have been the second Emrakul trigger, which was when I if you have Ashioked me twice, and you have Ashioked me, and then you play the second Ashiok and minused again, you would have actually been able to deck us a little bit earlier. Yeah, you were rushing a lot. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You got there anyway. That was really cool. Like, I thought I had locked it up, and people were calling it in chat already, and then Emrakul showed up, and it's just like, what? Excuse me? That was very cool. That was very cool. All right, so that was Bant control. I wasn't too impressed by it. We might try something else. Did you like the back for the 1 minute discount? Yeah, that was pretty sick. That was pretty sick. And the fact that Emrakul cannot be got by the thing, it's kind of awesome, by either Gust. So this is something else that I was planning. I think I'm gonna go with Sultai though. This is a list that top 8'd the latest challenge. There are some very interesting choices in this list, so I'm going to go without really thinking about those choices too much. But there are some interesting ideas, like the fact that we're playing main deck Shard Typhoon, only a single Cryptic, 3 Jaces, main deck Ashiok, lots of interesting deck building decisions here. So we're gonna get started with this for the next league. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoy that. That was kind of a long one, wasn't it? That was a 3-hour league. Holy crap, that was long. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and then I'll see you in the next video.